So Rodney's asking me, what is up with Holland America? So, I think he's asking me really like what is all about, what is this Holland America and how is it so great? So first of all, Holland America is another cruise line company, right? It's considered by most to be a premium type ship, right? So what do I mean by that? It's like if you compare, say, Macy's to maybe a normal store, right? Holland America is like the little cut above, it's considered a premium cruise for most people. So what does that mean? When we say premium, what do we look at? The first thing you want to look at is that it's considered more of an elegant and relaxed atmosphere. And by the atmosphere, it has like an elegant ambiance, a more of a uppercut, shall we say, type of environment for people there. Even the decorations are different. They're a little bit more, shall we say, detailed and refined. The experience is supposed to be a little bit more above the cut, Everything on the cruise ship, the Holland America cruise ship, is supposed to be elegant and more of a relaxed atmosphere. So if you juxtapose that to, say, a Carnival cruise ship, right? They're almost opposites, because you're looking for more of a, Carnival's more for young families and have fun all day long, and slides and so on and so forth, Holland America is more for a relaxed, more subdued environment for people who take that cruise ship there. Second thing is their culinary experience. So they really go really far with their culinary experience on the Holland America. It means that the menu is, again, a little bit above, a little bit more personalized, a little more attention to detail to the food they make for you. It's considered a high quality cuisine experience. They have two really interesting restaurants on there. One is called the Pinnacle Grill, and the other is called the Tamarind. These are very specialty type restaurants on the ship. You really get that good experience, really personal type menus for you there. It really is a different experience from a culinary point of view on the Holland America cruise line. Also, too, the itineraries, number three, is that their itineraries are longer. The cruises tend to be longer. So, again, who can afford, right? Who can afford, not money-wise, right? But who can afford time-wise a 2 or 3, sometimes a 4-week cruise? Well, people who have 9-to-5 jobs like me, we typically can't do cruises that long, right? So again, you're looking at a different demographic, right? Probably your retired classes who can do these long trips, right? Another thing too is that the itineraries, like when they get to the place of port, whatever, they're there for like a long time. And plus what they offer, you can really dig into the history because they give you these long histories of what's going on there, who's been there, what's going on for the times of the years, what's changes in the place where you're at for the port. It's not like the surfacey type ports. What I mean by that is that when we went to, say, Bahamas, right? The Bahamas, out there for a day, kind of hang around, you weren't really digging into the culture there at all. You just kind of walk around and looking around and seeing things, right? But where the Holland America ports gives the passenger, yourself, if you go, more of a chance to really get into what's happening on the place you're at, a more of an educational preview of where you are, maybe a better history, and things of that nature. Really, it's built for people. Some of these cruises in Holland are built for people who have more time to do this kind of educational exploration, plus also a look around exploration, right? And also, too, again, these cruises sometimes are 3 to 4 weeks. There's definitely a certain demographic there that you're trying to get, right? Obviously. Also, people say, well, where do you go for these cruises, right? Well, sometimes Alaska, sometimes it's the Mediterranean, sometimes it's Europe. It just all depends on what cruise you take. But remember, they are really designed for people who have more time off, shall we say, than your 9-to-5 person. At least the long cruises are designed that way for Holland America. At this point, too, I want to ask you guys to please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. We work hard to bring you guys the best stuff out there for cruising, so please subscribe. Click like, and also give me a thumbs up. We really appreciate that. Thank you. So this kind of goes in tune with the last one, but Holland America really has a reputation for their learning and enrichment programs. They really want the passengers, whether they're on the ship or off the ship, to really get a great grasp, right, of history, learning, culture. It's really one of their main focuses. It's kind of what they're known for too, as far as what they offer to the passenger who takes on their ship. So you have things like cooking classes, right? But these are really in-depth cooking classes, right? Their entertainment is really kind of extravagant. It's almost beyond what a ship could offer. It's really cool. If you ever seen onboard ship entertainment, like I have, see the shows, stuff like that, Holland tends to take it one step further with their entertainment. And you kind of got to see it to understand what I'm talking about, but it's a little bit more in-depth, a little bit more, I don't know, I would say I wouldn't say overboard, but I would say it's a little bit more focused on what they offer you for entertainment on the ship, of course, right? One of the biggest things about Holland America that they're known for space, known for comfort, right? Bigger rooms and bigger beds and just bigger everything on the ship to really built for your comfort as a passenger. And if you've ever been on other cruise lines like Princess or even MSC or World Caribbean, whatever, you will notice the difference there between the sizes of the ships, of the cabins there on the Holland versus the other ones, right? Also, too, just the general layout of the ship is designed to be spacious and comfortable. Last thing they really get points on is their excellent service and personal attention. They really have, you guys know, right? If you've taken a cruise before, the staff really pay attention to you too. They really give you, they help out all the time, right? I know in the MSC, it's about one staff person for every 3 passengers. I am willing to gamble on Holland, maybe 1 for every 2. I don't have the exact stats, but Holland is known for the staff to have excellent service and excellent personal attention to you as a passenger. Now, if you've never been on a cruise before, would I recommend Holland the first time? No. I'd recommend, a Princess or a Royal Caribbean or MSC. Try that out first, I think, because why? Because Holland costs a little more. So you shouldn't go out there and buy yourself the Mercedes if you haven't driven the Honda yet, right? So, and that's not to put down the other cruise lines, because I like MSC the best for myself, right? So I know about Holland, of course. I've been on it before, no big deal, but I'm saying to you that even though if it's your first time cruise ever, I don't recommend you go on Holland. I recommend you take one of the other cruises first, right? Especially if you have a family, some kids, whatever, you should not do that. Go to Carnival, or something like that first, right? But there is something I noticed too in the past couple of years, that Holland America is trying to change their reputation or their demographic to a younger demographic. They're looking this way now and say, how can we get people that age, right, 40s and 30s, whatever, onto our ships, right? So they're trying to change some of the amenities, some of the length of the cruises, because they know your average working family is what, they got like maybe 7 to 10 days to cruise. They don't have 2 or 3, 4 weeks to cruise, right? And Holland America is very aware of that. They're trying to change these things, right? So there we go. Last thing I want to tell you guys is a disclaimer. I do not advocate anything for Holland or anybody else. I'm just telling you guys my personal opinion here on these cruises here. But I wanted to give Rodney the 6 reasons why Holland America would be a nice choice for somebody who's interested in a premium type cruise, okay? Give me your opinions down below. If you have been on Holland America before, tell us what it's all about. Tell us how you like it, okay? Spread the word. All right, there we go, guys. Take care and have a good day.